Do y'all think marriage is important though? Like, cause Jerry, we grew up, our parents been together forever. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But me, I'm 32, no kids, haven't been married, all that. People waiting, when you get married, when you having kids. Um, and seeing my parents, I know that stuff take work. You know what I'm saying?
No
To
doubt.
to stay together, to be together. I done seen the ups and downs because my parents, they had me at 17, got married at 23, and I seen a lot of stuff. They were learning, with them being young. They stuck it out. They made a decision, we go be together. And that's just what it is. Like they had that old school mentality, like, hey, it been times where I've been in the house and I'm like, I heard the word divorce, and is this what about to happen in the house? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
they figured it out. You know what I mean? And I know I got to think what I say, the woman I like to date. She either got to come from a two-parent household, or if she came from a one-parent household, she has to really campaign that she wants to get married. Like really campaign for it. Like, because a lot of women don't want that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want it, or they don't know about it. And I feel those two prototypes I just named, like those be really good women. You know what I'm saying?
It
So
sound like you talking
Mm.
about those are one night stands.
no, it don't be one night stands. It don't be one
Oh,
night stands.
okay, because I'm available.
So you think that's the only way that you can find a good wife is for her to come from a two-parent home?
No, I said if she do come from a one parent home, if she do, she
Mm.
has to. I feel like women that, like, if she really wanted and campaign for it, she feels like she's missed something in life. So she really wants that. Like, like it's been women that I've dealt with that came from one parent home, and they you can hear in the conversation. Like when I date a woman, I get to know them. Like, talking, not just the physical. And you can just hear it in the conversation that this is what they really want. And then there's other girls, they have no clue. They just, hey, this is the topic on TikTok, Instagram. I need a man. You know what I'm saying? You don't really know what all that come with, having a husband. You just think you just think this is what you're supposed to do. Like I can tell the difference. So like those two prototypes, I feel like that's the only way I can take a woman seriously is if, like like I said, two-parent household, or if you really wanted it out of one-parent household, hey, I want to be married, then yeah, I can take you seriously.
Mm. I mean, I know a lot of people that come from a two-parent household and they don't want to get married.
Yeah, that's the thing. They go voice that too, though. They go voice that.
There's a lot of people that seen what marriage looks like from their experiences or upbringing, and they don't want any parts of it. Or you have some people that they just don't want it because of the work that you have to put into it, or they feel
Mm,
restricted behind it. I don't feel like I think marriage is beautiful, and I love Black love,
man,
and I
beautiful.
love seeing Black couples together. I do. Um, but do I think that everybody has to be married, or you a failure in life because you don't get married? No, I don't feel that way. I think it's a personal choice. I don't feel like my family plays a part in my decision to be married or not married. I mean, when I was younger, my grandmother always used to tell me she wanted me to get married. I just want
Mm,
you to get married. I want you. And I'm like, well, I don't want, why?
mm,
Why? So I mean, I understood what she wanted. And at one point it's like, all right, fine, let me go ahead and try. But it's like that's not what I want. I
mm,
don't want that for myself. That doesn't mean that I'm less than or I'm not worthy of it or I'm not capable of being a good mate or a good partner or whatever. It's just if we're gonna be together, we can be together. People say you gotta have this, that, the other, but it's like you need love, respect, loyalty. You need all of these things
mm,
before you even get to that point of saying you want to marry a person. And if I have all of this stuff right now, that ring, a piece of paper, is not going to make me more committed. That's just a contract that means, all right, it ain't going to be easy to get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
we gonna have to fight, in court to separate. That's what that means.
How
I
do you
don't feel
feel
like
about
that it doesn't make me, it's not gonna make me love you anymore. It's not gonna make me more committed to you. That's just me. It's nothing wrong with marriage. I'm not against it at all. I just think that sometimes some people place more emphasis on it, and they make it seem like, well, the love is stronger because you are married. If I'm bonded to you, I'm bonded to you. You bonded to a person that you have a child with.
how do you feel about, I got a question. So it's like I don't know, about 2 3 weeks, I'm talking to a girl and she bring up the relationship part. And I don't be getting that. Like, I be feeling like, okay, this is what you wanted. I'm just the person. We vibing right now, honeymoon phase or whatever. Like, you don't really know me. 2 or 3 weeks, I don't think that's enough time to like know somebody and be like, oh, I want you, I want to be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think? Why women do that? I want to know why women do that.
Well, you never know what she thinking saying that, because like y'all are right. People ain't straight up, man. You always got to read between the lines, because sometimes people want something, but they're not sure if you want it. And then
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you might want something, you might know if they want it. It's
Mm-hmm.
always a hit and miss. Nobody's honest almost. And one person don't want to feel like they love that person more than the other. It be,
Mm-hmm.
see, as the older,
Women see potential.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's it. As the older you get, for me, I am who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I like you, number one. And number two, what you're around. That decides the relationship to me, because I met a lot of good women, but what they were around, I don't want to deal with it. I like my peace. So sometimes when you young, like your parents got married when they were 17, so they didn't have to deal with certain situations. They created their own environment.
Mm-hmm.
And when you meet people older, that might not be your environment. So it's a little bit different dating when you older. I understand what you're saying. You can create your own environment. 32, you meet somebody, you create that environment. So when
Mm-hmm.
you're young, it's a greater chance. Then sometimes it might not work. You want to create your own environment, your own peace,
Mm-hmm.
because sometimes you meet people, you're like, damn, I like that person, but damn, every time I see her, she's smoking a cigarette or she drunk. She
Mm-hmm.
drunk. Serious. You know what I'm saying? So all that stuff. See, sometimes you meet women, they don't care if they get habits. You just deal with it. No. Then
Mm-hmm.
there's some people who smoke and they smoke in the bed, where they bedroom smell like an ashtray.
Mm.
So I'm one of the people that's deal breakers for me. So weed ain't no problem, but still, it's just certain things, man. When it
So
comes to
so
dating,
so so Jerry, you said you met a lot of good women, great women in your lifetime.
not a lie. I missed some.
Some is enough though. Some is enough.
No, because you got people that's hoes and fuck cousins and brothers. They still think they good
So
people.
hold on, you couldn't wife a hoe?
No,
Couldn't wife a hoe.
not at this age. Young, I did. And you can do stuff
So
like that.
is
Not
it
today.
is it you mean like body count, like that matter, or like the way she carry herself? What you mean? What you
All of that. All of that. I don't like being with nobody and we waving like we're at a parade, because this motherfucker know everybody. Everybody, while we on the floor, we waving. You know that nigga too. You know what I'm saying? We waving, she waving. Damn, I know him. Yeah, that's my guy. No,
So
that's why it's important for daddies to be a daughter's life, so they don't fuck the whole block. Because at some
mm,
point in your life, you want to be honorable and be a good woman, but you didn't fuck so many people that you got to go to another city. Straight up.
it's a saying, they say hoes make the best housewives, man.
No. Yeah. Depends on what you're looking for. I'm one of the people, I don't want everybody to know who I'm dating.
Mm.
That's the key. You don't want everybody to know you dating, because I like to have out mind my business, but I date somebody everybody know, oh, he at the house with her. I like to move a little bit different today. I don't
Oh,
want everybody to know what I'm doing.
okay. So the good women you met, I mean, it was obviously green flags that you liked about him. You probably wanted to be serious with him. Some held you back from, I don't know, proposing. Describe that situation.
Man, listen, I'm different today, man. Back then, I was a hoe.
Oh, okay.
I was a hoe. I like different women, 2, 3 women, date. I'm lying. You know, a lot of shit I brought on myself. I'm true to myself today. My kids made me an honest man. But I look at things like I'm on. I was like you. I grew up in a 2-parent home, so you always thought you supposed to be married.
Mm-hmm.
That was the worst thing I ever thought. I had to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, because when you have fun and you cheat on your wife, they don't forget that.
Mm-hmm.
And she reminded the kids what you did. So when you head to the nursing home, that's the last time you go see them.
Damn.
Straight up, because the mama gonna tell them. Because women take it almost too far. I heard women say, my mama said my daddy cheated. He got his dick sucked. You think God gonna let this man not go into heaven because he got some head? And the nigga behind him killed 3 or 4 motherfuckers and raped somebody. You think God, oh, that's Antoine. He got some head. He going to hell. No. But women tell all their business to their mama, their aunties, and they ain't got nobody. So everybody looking at that, look at Francine Hus. I can't stand that nigga. He cheated on her. So she got the whole family hating you because you
Mhm.
got some head. You got some head. You took care of the family. Your kids in college, this and that, but they hold it against you. That's why I say when a man make mistakes, the woman, the them, and all of a sudden he gets to the nursing home, ain't nobody coming to see him. He can't get a new wheelchair. None of
Yeah.
that shit because he got some head while they was together. So it's sick, and it's sick because, come on now.
So I
She don't.
mean, if you could have kept it in your pants, right? And you had that one or whoever it was. Looking back on it now, would you have locked it in, settled down, married her?
No,
Why not?
no, because I was a wild one. I needed to go through this experience. I'm telling you, I met a lot of women because I traveled a lot. So it didn't matter. I had to get Jerry right. I mean, I had to get me because I was wild.
Mhm.
So I met a lot of good women. I have no regrets because uh, I'm with my kids, man. That means the world to me right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Women come and go. They always gonna be there, you know. And I hate to just look at it that way, but just my kids are everything to me. So uh that's just how I feel about that.
And
Because
you got full custody, right?
yeah, I got I have 4 daughters. The twins
So
live with me.
so a lot
So
of men don't have that opportunity.
but that make
So
a kid supposed to make a man grow up. Some cases it don't, because most dudes had kids at 17
mhm.
and they immature. But my twins came at me when I was 40.
Mhm.
So a little bit of the whole strip club left my body. Real shit, because you think it's shit different because I got a conscience now. I'm
Mm.
worried about my kids' well-being. I'm worried about them getting molested, this and that. So I'm different. That forced my hand. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That forced my
Mhm.
hand. They made me, it rerouted me. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
My
I know.
other two, go ahead,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Now I know on the previous episode y'all talked about companionship, right?
Mhm.
And you're not gonna get that out your kids. You know what I'm saying? So like,
You know
you know
what
what
it's
I'm saying?
called? You know what it's called?
What's that?
Vaseline.
Oh man, man, that
Listen,
Vaseline just about 2 minutes, man.
it's okay. It's okay. I ain't got to hear hold me. I was wondering, can you pay my car note? I was wondering, I ain't got to hear that. I love both of my hands, the
Man,
left the left one and the right one.
I love that. I love a feminine energy around me, man. It's like one of the beautiful things.
Listen, I done got old now. Whoever I want to sleep with, I look at them on TV, close my eyes, nigga. I got more money in my pocket, jacking off.
Hey, that is
Straight
a
up,
thing.
straight up. You go and deal with somebody, shit, and no, kids. I'm I
So
gotta
I'm
make sure
talking
my
about
kids.
if nobody perfect, but if it somehow was imaginable, the perfect woman was brought upon to you today.
Nigga, did I tell you what I slept with Rihanna last night? Do you know I get it today?
So hold on, Jerry ain't he don't want to get married no more.
No, I'm
Oh,
done. I sleep with anybody I want to. I just look at the TV.
okay.
I look at
Okay.
the TV, I close my eyes, and a fresh can of Vaseline, I'm good. And that's what it is. I don't want it because I'm an age where women have habits. They have things they get to have. They have no. I like to know my kids. I like to chill out with them.
Okay, you've been talking about your kids. Would you want your kids to be married?
Somebody decent. We all want that. I mean,
Okay.
but I'm not gonna rush that because they got to grow up and the man got to grow up.
Mm-hmm.
So that ain't. I want my kids to be in a position where they're entrepreneurs and they take care of themselves to where they find a companion is cool. I don't want them to do the old school stuff, stay at home and cook while the man go to work. So
Mm-hmm.
my thing is seeing them successful in life. If I'm not here, they're able to take care of themselves.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's why I said you have to realize now when you dating at this age, the woman you date might not have the same passion for her kids.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just not that easy. Hey, I'm going to get with somebody because they might not understand this passion I got for my kids. And that comes conflict interest. Why are you doing that for them? 'Cause they ain't have a daddy do that for them, or they do it for their kids.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say when you start dating, it ain't easy at this age.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up, because women love a guy who take care of his kids and work. That's attractive to them as the older they get. Now they don't tell you the part. They might come in there and try to interfere with that. You feel?
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta always hold your kids down. You find somebody cool, that's cool. But it's different because when it comes to a black man, he gotta have money as the older he get.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's important because you only good as your money is. I had to move in with my kids and I ain't work. They're gonna send my ass to the nursing home. But
Oh yeah.
you got this social security check, that 401 shit. Daddy can stay right here with us.
Uh-huh.
You ain't got no motherfucking money. Mama can stay with them, but not the daddy. Daddy gotta go. Cause you gotta remember that the mama just told on your ass you got your dick sucked. So you gotta go to the nursing home.
So
You know
so
what
hold
I'm
on.
saying?
So hold on. Yada, you done too? You just, like you done with it?
Well, me and Jerry are in different situations. He's still raising his kids, so I understand
Mm-hmm.
why he feels the way he feels. I'm done. So it's a difference. So it's I do date. It's okay for me to be out living my life. I can live, but we are in different places in our life. So
Right.
if I still had small kids at home, yeah, things would look different. But because I don't have that anymore, I'm free to move around. I don't mind companionship is beautiful. My thing is when people want to put restraints on me. That's always my issue. Somebody trying to control me, my movements, what I'm doing in life. That's why I have problems. So it's like I know that I want to move around. So I plan on leaving Chicago. I don't want to have to consider, well, he can't go or his job. I don't want to have to think about that. I want to be able to be selfish. At some point, I want to just consider me and what I want. I've already had to put somebody else ahead of me. And I made that choice to do that when I decided to have a kid. But now that part of my life is done, of course my son is still around and still in my life, but he's not dependent on me. So now I'm free to live how I want to. I don't want to have to not do this or I can't do that because of this other person. So it's okay for me to date, but like being committed or settled down with somebody right now, no, because I don't know where I want to settle at. Once I'm more settled or once I move to where I want to be and or retire in Tampa where old folks go or whatever the case is, then I'll worry about that. But right now I'm just free to move how I want to. And I like that.
You,
I
you
don't want
know,
nobody telling me what I can and can't do.
Reese, I got to say this. My kids can stay with me forever.
Mm,
That's just how I feel because me having them at 40, I'm very, very mature because I understood life then at 40.
mm,
Now I'm 54. If they believe me, that's cool, but I ain't pushing them out.
mm,
I'm just not. I'm one of them people. I told my kids, if I die, don't tell nobody. But bury me in the back of the pizza box. I ain't even tripping. Let everybody know a year later.
uh,
Put me in the back with a pizza box. I
Mhm.
I prefer Luigi's. People from home used to go there. It's a Luigi box.
you said you had your time. You just want to make sure they good.
Yeah, because you got to look at this. Not saying every woman, but a man that work like me, I'm a security blanket to most women. So yeah, they're gonna welcome me in because they're gonna get this pension and retirement straight
Mm,
up. So if I want somebody to rob me, I'm gonna let my kids rob me.
mm,
Because you at this age, I married the wrong person. It's trouble. Now this mother that married me, usually they gonna cremate your ass. You ask for a real friend, the new chick gonna cremate your ass and keep your work clothes. Her new nigga gonna be wearing your work clothes.
mm,
They gonna be disrespectful and gonna keep Jerry on his name tag. So no, I just don't see nothing beneficial for me even to get married. I can have
mm,
a word they use in the other community, life partner. That's cool. We can come together like butt cheeks. You know what I'm saying? But all that been married because that's what they did back in the day. The older couple got married for Social Security.
mm,
They did that so they can survive. I ain't in that status. No, I got to have my peace. Your money's everything as a man, especially at the end.
mm,
You're gonna be somewhere you don't want to be if you ain't got no money. You're gonna be in the hood with Laquita and them.
mm.
Straight up. And you got a barbecue every 4th of July. You want to go to sleep. Cause I met some niggas with 30, 40 years at their job. They retired. They still owe child support. 60
Mm.
old with a 2-year-old. You done. My nigga, you in the hood now. Nigga, you getting food stamps. You work 30 years
Y-
and you got a 2-year out there. Come on now, Laquita waiting for you to die.
Yada, can you help me out? He make me want to continue on staying single, you
I'm
know.
not saying that I'm not saying, I'm just saying you better find the right one. The wrong one to set you back. How much your
I
child support
think
pay?
that it's so Jerry choices in life got him to where he is. We all have to be accountable for what we do. And I think that we don't have like I said, you got to have conversations with people. If you think that, all right, you want to settle down with somebody, or you at that point where you're ready to,
Mm,
like you're seriously dating, um, and now it's like, all right, this person may look good on paper, but there's a lot of other questions that need to be asked. Like you need to talk about like how you see yourself, do you want kids or how many kids? That needs to be discussed. You need to discuss a whole lot of stuff. It's so many questions that need to be answered and asked. Who's gonna babysit? Childcare is important. Like y'all need to have the same ideas on
mhm,
raising kids, because if not, you're gonna constantly be butting heads. You don't want that. You don't want to deal with that. That's just
Right.
like more drama added on to a relationship, or it just makes it harder. You gotta have the same ideas in life when it comes down to what you want to do when you're trying to build something with a person. You
mhm.
can't you can't like you can't be with a woman. Well, okay, when it comes down to schooling, what we gonna do? Oh, they just gonna stay over there with my cousin them and her 15 kids, they'll be all right. No, that's not what you want. So you have to have those conversations to see if y'all even fit, because
Mhm.
everybody, we don't mesh well with everybody. Or if I knew this, I would have never had no baby with this person. Or then you hate the person that you have kids with. Like I hear so many I hear so many women and men say that, like they hate the woman or man they had kids with.
Mhm.
Regardless of what I went through with my son's father, I still had love for him because I can't hate him and be in love with my son. I love my son. And when I look at him, of course I'm gonna see that other person.
Mhm.
If that's all the good that man had in him, then I'm thankful. I appreciate that because without him, I don't have my son.
Mm.
It took me and him to create this person. So I'm always grateful and I'm always going to appreciate him for that. I can't never hate him for that. Whatever happened between me and him, it's between me and him, and it's what I allowed myself to go through. So I take responsibility for that. And women have to learn too. We cannot, because this man wasn't good to you, does not mean he's not capable of being a good father.
Right,
So
right, right.
we have to learn to separate the two. And whatever happens in your relationship, that's between that man and that woman. That ain't got nothing to do with that kid.
Right.
So we got to stop involving our kids in grown folks' business. You just shouldn't do that. Now, if they get older, and I think you should give kids as much information as they can handle. So I'm gonna meet you where you are at this in this stage in life. So if you a 5-year-old, I don't need to be telling a 5-year-old, well, how come daddy can't be here with us? Well, your daddy was cheating on me with
Yeah, yeah.
so
Mm.
and so, and I call it you don't need to tell that baby that.
That's how
You
folks
don't
be
need to.
talking, man. That's crazy.
Shit.
People
Shit.
tell their kids too much stuff.
Hey,
Right.
You involve your kids in your business, or we supposed to be preserving our children's innocence, not contributing to taking it away. The world gonna do that already.
mhm.
We should be preserving their innocence. So I don't want to put my kid into a grown-up situation when they don't have to be. All you need to know is mommy and daddy can't be together right now. You know, he's going through some things and I'm going through some things, and we're both trying to figure ourselves out. And but guess what? We did figure out, we figured out how to create you and be great parents for you. That's it.
Mhm.
No more, no less. What everything else don't even matter. Because as long as he's doing what he's supposed to do for that kid, nothing else matters. And yeah, you do have some men out here who don't want to pay financially, or they don't want to contribute. But guess what? If he ain't got it, if all he can give is his time, then accept that, because at the end of the day, it ain't about you either. It's about that kid. And time means more to a child than anything else, because when you look back on your life, what are you gonna look back and say? Well, when I was 10 or when I was 8, he ain't had no money or he ain't pay child support. No, you're gonna say, well, when I was 5, I remember, daddy taking me to the park, or
Mhm.
he bought me a bike, or he showed me how to ride my bike. You remember these memories that's been created, not the money.
Right.
That don't matter. Yes, it do take money to raise kids, but also this is stuff that you got to figure out beforehand. That's why you can't just be having babies with any and everybody. You got
Mm.
to have these
Yeah.
conversations. That's why you got to wear condoms, Reese. You can't be
Mm.
relying on your pullout. You
Mm.
cannot.
Yeah.
It
Because
is getting
one of
harder
these,
the older I get.
because one time it's going to happen, and it's going to be with a chick that
Mm.
Yeah.
she ratchet, but she got that, what you say, that grip.
That
She got that
gripper.
gripper.
That gripper bad.
And that,
Listen,
but that's all it is a gripper. And that gripper going, that heavenly pleasant dream is about to turn into a nightmare.
Mm.
20
yeah,
some years.
yeah,
Mm.
that she got a hell of a point, but he got one too. That
You
gripper,
hear me?
that bug something.
Hey, what you
I mean,
say? The
that's
head
I
monster
yeah,
and the
yeah.
gripper. Oh my God.
See, I'm different now. I done changed my ways, but when you say gripper and head monster, man, that man, you got to let the church say amen.
Amen.
But
Yeah.
so is it my fault that you let that other head think for you? No. You got to take responsibility for the role that you play in your BS. That's why I don't believe when men say, "Oh, I was tricked, I was trapped." No, you tricked and trapped yourself. Because
Mm.
I'm not gonna believe what no female say. If I know I'm 32, I'm Reese age, I'm single, I'm a nice looking young man, I got it going on, I'm
Mm.
financially set, I'm not finna take her word. And I know females looking like, ooh, That's a good catch right there.
Yeah.
I'd be set. I'm not gonna take my chance on what she said she on birth control. So if you have unprotected sex with that young lady, guess what? You want to have a baby by her.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
That's
you
how
got
that's how I look at it. Because you can't get mad later on when she say, "Well, I'm pregnant and I'm keeping it." Well, no, I
Mhm.
thought we said we wasn't. Well, I changed my mind.
Yeah, the problem now, I want kids right now. You know, I'm trying to do it
But
the
you don't
right
want it
way.
with any. You don't want it
Yeah,
with
yeah.
any and everybody.
but Reese, what you want me to do is as your cousin, you want me to test it first to make sure it's safe. So you want me to come over there and did I turn around? Hey, cuz, it's good, it's straight. Be careful.
Be careful.
Straight up, I want to be a tester.
Nah,
so
So,
man.
Jerry,
tester,
does that
man.
mean you ain't poking no more? You shooting blanks? Is that
Nah,
why you can
I'm gonna let
test it
them
out for
know
them?
I'm a real G. I'm like, hey man, on this one you might want to pull out. This one I'll do good. You know what I'm saying? I want to be there
Oh,
for 'em.
you testing
Yeah,
for the grip?
yeah. I'm like OSHA.
Okay,
Make sure you
okay.
follow everybody follow the rules. Everything good. I gave him heads up. You know.
Nah,
So
that ain't gonna make me want it then. I'm like, all right, I'm good.
I'm just saying.
You
You
know.
want me there to be make sure. Hey, cuz, hey, you good now?
Because
Take your
everybody ain't
time
got
with it.
that gripper, man.
Right. That's why I want to be there to make sure you don't get caught up. If you see me close my eyes and fall down, you know.
Man, that's what I'm saying. That gripper had you close your eyes and don't know where you
Yeah.
at. You wake
Oh yeah.
up like, what happened?
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I need to be like inspector. Make sure I'm there whenever it goes.
Hey man, you had your grippers before I was even born, man. So hey.
Yeah, but I still want to be there for you, man. That's what cuz it's all about, man. Like,
Yeah.
man, hey baby, keep your clothes on for a second because the tester's on his way.
The
I'll be
test is
right
on. So
there.
hold on. Which one in your generation was more important, the gripper or the headmaster?
Well, I grew up in the 70s, 80s. If you got some head in the 80s, you hit the lottery.
Mm.
It
See,
wasn't
that's
a lot.
regular in my generation. That's
I know that. I know that. So now it was more the grippers back then, but it was kind of a different. I don't want to say certain things on the air right now because they're gonna get mad at me. But they wasn't headmasters then. Back in the 70s, 80s, you had to fuck through the smell. So
oh wait.
I ain't want to say it, but it was different. That's why I say you guys grew up.
Was it fishy? What was it? What was that? Man, I don't know what it was.
That's why you need me around to test it. Be like, whoa, cuz no.
Uh-uh.
You might be like, you still pumping though. I know.
Hey, I got my scent, my nose. I'm picky about that. If you bet your best bet is to hop in the shower first. You
No,
know,
you don't want that. You want them to leave.
Nah, baby. The
no, you gotta
shower
hop in
ain't
the
gonna
shower.
Yeah,
a shower
yeah,
can't fix that. If your pH is thrown off,
yeah. You want them.
that's bacteria. And the problem is when you laying up with men and letting them shoot your club up
Mm,
and you not getting up and using the bathroom or taking
Right.
care of that properly. See, that old school stuff, spraying it, and
Yeah,
you got that's bacteria. That's an infection that you
yeah.
need antibiotics from the
Hey,
doctor.
that's one of my pet peeves, man. A
You
girl
remember?
after we done and she don't go to the bathroom, I don't be liking that. Like,
But see, if you using a condom, then you ain't even got to worry
You ain't got
about
to
that,
worry about that.
Maurice.
Yeah, you ain't. Listen, you doing all that research.
There's no, it's not. You ain't got to worry about no smell.
Yeah,
man.
You using a condom,
Yeah.
which is
yeah.
what you should be doing.
That's like my uncle
Mhm.
tell me that's nothing but practice when you use a condom.
Well,
It
Mm.
don't even count. It don't count. That's
Mm.
what my uncle tell me. It's hard. I ain't
oh
gonna lie
man,
to
shit.
you.
Yes.
You better put something on, man. I got on something now.
Mm.
Fuck all that. You know how this shit go.
Yeah, I ain't never heard putting it on before you get in the building. I ain't never heard of that one.
Well, you met that nigga. You met that nigga. Hell yeah. I went to jail that way. The cops said, man, why you got a rubber on? Shit, I thought I was gonna fuck. Shit. He said, I'm not going to take your condom off. I'm going to take these cuffs off you. Could you take the condom off? I said, no problem.
No friend.
Oh, yeah, real stuff, Reed. I got to be your tester, man. I see that already, man.
Oh no, man.
I'm just saying, I got to make sure she's straight. She
yeah.
good and all.
I've been doing good. You know, I've been doing good for myself. You know what I mean?
I'm looking out. I'm looking out for your safety.
Yeah, I've been looking out for it too, man.
All right. Just making sure now. Just saying,
Yeah.
make sure. If you need help or you don't not sure, call Big Cuz
Yeah.
and open the door up because I'm usually gonna come in naked.
One thing
So-
I did learn early on. One thing I learned early on. Just because she may be, you know, you think she a good girl, you know, them be the worst ones. Them be the ones that might get you something. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Boy, this nigga know about that. Look at him, damn.
Hey,
Reed.
nah, I ain't say that. I just said them be the ones.
Chlamydia, gonorrhea.
Ugh. Nah, neither one, man. But I'm good though. I'm good. I'm good.
All right,
Yeah.
let me know now. I got the shit over here.
You say you got it on deck.
Yeah, get whatever you need, goddammit. I ain't got nothing, but before I go to sleep, I'm gonna take a pill.
Damn, before you take it, dang, that's crazy.
I might get to shit next week. I'm gonna be able to get in front of it.
Hey, Yada, I peeped. He was talking about he figured out how to trick the system now. He said women like a man take care of their kids. You know, I can see how you play your game now. You
For
know what I'm
me?
saying? Yeah, I can see it.
Sister do like to take care of kids, but they interfere.
That's a challenge for him.
Yeah, but I'm good. Not to switch it up when it comes to the money with the daughters.
Oh
They gonna keep their head done. You're gonna keep certain shit. We don't switch that up. If you walk up, so you gotta realize a lot of women walk up with the vagina. So that don't work with me. I done had plenty of. I had my share, some other niggas share. So you can't walk up with all that. No, my kids' well-being is everything to me. Straight up.
So today, what you know, if you talk to a woman, what she got to bring to the table?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing, but what?
Peace.
There we go.
I don't give a damn. She can work at whatever. Peace.
Mhm.
Peace. Roll alone. I don't want to meet your friends from high school. All them bad. I don't know. Peace. Number one.
Mhm.
Straight up.
So that's what I need to look for. Peace. That's what I be saying. Peace.
Yes,
That's all I want.
Man, you can meet nice women with no peace, but it's peace. Number one, who compliment what you like to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You like to hang out by yourself, have a drink. Somebody don't bring bad people around you. That is about peace.
Okay.
Another thing, you don't never do this, Reed. This is some shit I don't do. You might meet a woman and y'all might have went on a date or two, and the first thing she wanted to do is bring you to her church. Don't do that. Because you might shake hands with all the niggas that hit. Hey brother, how you doing? How you doing, Reed? You be like, man, who is these people out of this?
I just had a girl invite me.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
You got to
Yada,
know her.
Hold on. What you think, Yada? Should I go?
Nigga, do you know her?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't speak on the church thing. I don't go to church myself. So I can't say it may be if you going for, I mean, they having a special or it's something in particular, some type of service you going for, or just a regular Sunday service?
Just a regular Sunday service.
Listen to me.
I don't know. I'm not. I can't speak on that.
Listen to me. Find a church you and her don't know nothing about.
So don't go to her main church.
Hell no, nigga. You might meet all kind of niggas didn't hit. Straight up, you slap your hands with the nigga on the drums, the nigga on the guitar. If them niggas hit, you already know the pastor hit.
So how did you find out?
Find out what? I just know, because women will bring you around their environment. People that they probably dealt with. When you meet somebody, y'all find your own environment. You don't follow them. I don't go to people barbecues, none of that shit. It ain't that I'm insecure. I want to know you. I got to know who I'm walking with. Because a lot of people have done shit out here. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the baby daddy in there. Real shit. You get a pound to a nigga like, that's my baby daddy. Straight up. You don't go to the unknown with nobody you don't know. You got to know them. Real
Gotta
talk.
know him first. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta know them. You gotta know their intentions, their direction. Cause a real woman ain't gonna bring you around that. She gonna
Mhm.
be afraid that you gonna find out something. So some women do that shit. No,
That's
I,
how I
I,
feel. She would know like not to bring me around that. So
you
it's
you
cool.
think that I have met women before that said meet me at a bar, and it
Mhm.
wasn't the bar I go to; it was the bar she went to.
Mhm.
All the niggas on the dart machine and already hit.
They like that. How you know him? You know him
Yeah,
too? You know,
I just
dang.
came up there to buy drinks. You feel
Uh-huh.
me? You got to realize the game. Don't go on their territory. Never. You
Oh
the
yeah.
one with the bread. You the one lead it. Let
Mhm.
them go where you want to go because you ain't gonna put them in that position.
Mhm.
All the niggas on the dart laughing at me. The niggas at the pool table. The nigga on the bar. Like, man, why these niggas laughing at me? They didn't all hit, nigga. Straight up. So you never follow a woman. You lead it straight up. Especially if you're a man and you ain't gonna go nowhere where other people at. You know what I'm saying? Because we're afraid to go somewhere where we didn't hit somebody because the woman gonna notice our behavior change. Oh, let's get up
Mhm.
out of here. Shit, a woman introduce you right to the nigga she fucking.
Boy, you ain't lying.
Straight up. Oh, this
I done been that guy on the other
Yeah,
end.
I
You
know
know what
that.
I
That's what
mean?
I'm trying to tell you. Don't
It's
go to
like,
their church at all.
boy, I
Straight
remember
up.
I remember in college, buddy, this is his wife now. He's like, I want you to meet my girlfriend. He turned around, I turned around, right? I went the opposite direction. I like, I already know her.
That's what I'm saying.
I, I already know her. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. You create that environment, real talk. For real, because I'm one of them dudes. If I mess with somebody, the dude she with won't know because I won't walk up. But it's
mhm.
always them niggas. What up, baby girl? You good? You
Oh
turn
yeah.
around. Who was that? You know what I'm
That's crazy work. That's
saying?
crazy work.
Serious, but niggas to do that. They want you to know they didn't hit. I'ma holler at you. I give you a call tomorrow. Then she got to be in a position to lie. Who was that? Oh, that was my cousin on my daddy's side. Her mama don't even know. Her mama don't even know that nigga. You feel me? So no, don't go to their church. Real talk. Find another church. And they go to a Catholic church together.
Mm.
Straight up, man. Don't go to that church, man. That's like the worst place to go.
Okay, I'm gonna take. It's crazy because I'm being that situation this Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reese, do you have any standards or like do you have like things that you look for as far as like a woman that you're dating? Is there certain things that or qualities that you look for in a woman
Okay. So let me give
outside of just ass and what she look like?
man.
Because everything we all know everything that look good, it ain't good.
Oh yeah. Like that. That's not gonna keep me. But one thing. So I'm my mama's only child. So like, my mama gave me a lot of attention. So like, I definitely like when women fans of me. Like they love my aura. You know what I'm saying? I just love a woman that's a fan of me. So that's one thing like that I love. I love a woman that's feminine, like not too masculine. She trying to, be one of the boys. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing going around. Women be like, I need a man to put me in my feminine era. Baby, I need you already there. I'm not I don't know what you need to get there. So look, I can't do it. So if you don't know what's in front of you, a man, I can't help you there. You know what I'm saying? And just the woman that I definitely don't like a woman that's out there for sure. Um I can kind of tell, you know what I'm saying? I can kind of tell your past just from talking to you, the conversation, you know what I mean? And just the woman, like my mama a sweetheart. I like sweethearts. A woman that talks soft, you know what I mean? Um, not a woman that's rah rah rah, because I'm not about to be rah 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 with you. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Mhm.
so some of the things I like. I definitely one of the because I feel like women make a list. They got a list of what type of guys they want. And number one on my list is she cannot break the bank. You're not about to be thinking I'm about to be 5-star restaurant every 2 days, Louis, Gucci here and there. Like, nah, you're not about to, we about to be smart with my money. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm not, and if I feel like you a bill, I'm cool on that too. You can't feel like a bill. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you dealt with that, Jerry. You know, you'd be like, damn, this
No,
girl always in my
but
pocket.
well, no, that ain't never gonna happen. Then my kids in my pocket.
Oh,
So
you
I
got
told you
kids.
it's different than for you. I can find a life partner that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be attractive. She can look like my nephew. As long as she cool.
That's crazy.
As long as she cool. Long as she cool. I want peace, bro. We like she said, we're in two different places.
Oh yeah, I need
I,
that piece too.
I
Yeah.
met a chick that was cool, looked like my nephew, but I couldn't, go no further than that because I kept thinking about my nephew.
Oh my
So,
God.
so, so the end, the end of the day, man, is peace with me.
Yeah,
Straight
peace is
up,
important. Peace
peace.
is important.
And I can be a good woman, and she could be in a wheelchair. I'll push her around her life, long as we happy. Straight up.
Yeah, cause my uncle, Trump,
Yeah.
he used to feel away. I always used to take girls on ice cream dates in my 20s. If I want to take them out, I didn't want them in my crib. You can't bring everybody to your crib. I take them on ice cream dates. And he'd be like, they really going for these ice cream dates? I'm like, hey, if a woman gonna do anything if she mess with you. So that just tell me if you mess with me or not. You know what I'm saying? If you saying no to an ice cream date, hey,
Yeah.
I mean, some women won't go for that even if if they mess with you. But that's the type of time I was on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta meet me.
What's wrong with I think it's sweet. I think it's cute, but I also know that like um there are it's a lot of women out here that have these issues about
Expectation.
going to certain type of restaurants or whatever. I don't see anything wrong with a coffee date. I don't see anything wrong with an
Coffee
ice
date.
cream date. I think that it's about getting to know that person.
Amen.
That's what I think. But I don't feel like, yeah, it is some restaurants I ain't going to. You can't take me to Denny's. I don't want to go there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it's certain places I don't feel like I'm too good to go here or too good to go there. Um, but yeah, we ain't gotta go and have, $1,000 meals or $100 meals. We can go someplace and maybe you spend $70 on us a meal, and that's cool too. I'm okay with that. And also, guess what? Maybe I'm treating you tonight
Mm-hmm.
because it has to be. I believe in one thing you didn't say about, like, I'm asking you what you require. You never said she needs to work or be able to hold her own, and she does need to. I believe that it take both of us. It take
Mm-hmm.
two. We can't just date off of my check.
Mm-hmm.
We can't just live off my income. It take two income. Especially nowadays, it's too hard out here. Everything is too expensive. And guess what? What happens if something happens to you?
Mm-hmm.
If something happens to you, then what? How do we stay afloat? That's what
Boy,
having a partner is. That's what that word means. Partner means, all right, if I fall, you right there to pick me up. You got me. You got us. That don't mean if something happens to me, then everything just go to shit.
real
No,
Yeah,
talk.
we gonna still keep moving. Life gonna still keep going forward. We gonna pay these bills, and we ain't gonna miss a beat.
I think my generation, the women, they like to take the traditional, men are providers. They supposed to, I need to be a stay-at-home mom and blase, you pay for this, you pay for that.
Mm-mm.
And these times is different. These is totally different times. Shoot,
No,
back
I don't believe in that crap. It's funny how women pick and choose
facts.
when I can do what a man can do, or I'm equal, or don't treat me this way because I'm a woman, or I want to say I don't want to. Guess what? I feel like this. There are certain things that I feel like don't treat me differently because I am a woman, but at the same time, I don't want to be treated as like I'm a man. I don't want to. I don't want to take trash out. I don't want
Mhm.
to have to go up underneath the car and do certain things. And guess what? It's certain things. I do feel like there are gender roles. I
Mhm.
do. There are certain things, but yeah, together when it comes down to us being able to run as a unit and function as a team or a household, yeah, it takes both of us to do this. It
Mhm.
takes two incomes. If we want to live a certain type of way or we want to be comfortable, then it takes both of us. It can't just be pressure just on you. It
Mhm.
can't work like that. If we know we starting a family, then that means we're preparing for this because it's gonna come some time where I can't work. But if I worked up until that point and we saved money and we prepared for this time for me to be off work, then we cool. What happens if you get injured on the job? We
Mhm.
prepared. Then I'm still working. Ain't nothing gonna stop. We gonna keep going.
Yeah, that's a
It,
good
you,
that's a
you,
perfect point because I seen it from my parents. Like when my dad, from what I know most of my life, he provided majority, you know what I'm saying, like what we needed in the household. And it was a time where he wanted to be a nurse, so he had to go to school for that. He
Mhm.
couldn't work or bring in the income he was bringing in. My mama stepped up. They a team. You know what I'm saying? Some women don't want to do that. Some women lead a man because he not bringing in what he used to, or was what he was. You know what I'm saying? So like, just like going back to my parents, just seeing that, like that's what I would want. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that want to be a team player with me.
Nigga, you gonna make me cry. That's real shit though.
Yeah.
Because most people they believe in the man, boys. Only sometimes your mama don't believe in the man. But that's good. She did that. That's real talk.
Hmm.
But I guess we can wrap this up, y'all. We've been hitting it for about, that didn't sound right.
I was just about to say that's what she said. Whatever time you was gonna say, but hey,
Yeah.
go ahead, man. Go ahead. You got it.
We're going ahead and wrap this up, y'all. Appreciate y'all coming out. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. The Big Jerry Show with my main man Reese out of
Hey.
Houston, my girl on the South Side of Chicago, the low end. My girl, y'all. Y'all take it
All
easy.
right. Good night, y'all.